Hey everyone, it's Omi, and today I'm gonna go rock hounding in the creek, or creeking, I think it's called. Yesterday I checked out the creek because we had a whole lot of rain, and I actually found something really cool. Not sure if you guys will be able to see it. It's this really interesting quartz specimen, so I want to see if I can possibly double my luck and find some more. The creek is ahead of me, but I live way up there on that hill, and all the water and all the local creeks here, they actually flush down into this one major creek, and that's where I'm heading. I'll show you guys what I'm going to be creeking with, and some of the tools, really inexpensive, and just spend the afternoon in the creek. It's so bright. God, ow. By the way, this is a quartz sample I found. I know it doesn't seem, or specimen, I know it doesn't seem like it's that really interesting, mostly because I'm not in a well-lit part of the woods, but it does look really neat. It's got two quartz crystals that stuck together. You can almost see what you call a termination down here. And I bet if I clean it up, it'll look really nice. So I'm gonna see if I can find anything else like this. I did find what I think is a garnet in the creek yesterday. I might show that to you guys later. But for now, let's see what we're doing. Oh, by the way, I am wearing my semi-warm insulated leggings. They were advertised as insulated. And I'm wearing my father-in-law's boots because they don't really make boots for my wide feet, so we're making do with what's available way out here in the woods. And this is what I'm gonna use today to go creeking. I have a simple bag that I can put my good finds in. I have water because I have Pepper today. Hey, Pep. Hey. And I also have a water for me. But I have a simple rock hounding shovel, foldable shovel. I have a rock pick, which I will most likely not need, but just in case I do have something big and it looks like it might have maybe some copper, tin, or even gold, because I am in North Carolina in it, I can try to crack it open and see what's in there. I don't have a sifter or strainer, so this is a simple dollar store strainer, which will work unless it's smaller than whatever those little holes are. And that's pretty much all I need. I'm not doing this to seriously gold pan because I'm not sure if there's actually gold in this creek. I just want to see if I can find any more quartz crystals or find some garnets. I did look at some maps online because I haven't bought any like gem maps yet. I'm thinking about it. And the map suggests that I'll be able to find stuff like cassiterite, which is a tin oxide, and lots of garnets and some sapphires or rubies. I don't know how possible that's going to be, but we'll see what I find. I usually take Pepper for a little walk, every day, every other day. It's winter, so it's every other day lately. And sometimes I'll just walk by the creek and I'll see something, I'll pick it up and I'll put it on my relative's table. This was a weird piece of glass that I found the last time. I don't know. I showed it to some people and they were like, well, it probably was a glass bottle that got thrown in a fire, like a major big old bonfire. Let's see if I can find something cooler. So I kind of have Pepper secured up on a tree, but here's the creek. And as you can see, there's a lot of stone and rock buildup, little banks building up. We've had this on and off thing where the creek's been getting really low and then really high, and it's been flushing all this stuff from either up in these foothills or from other places. So hopefully that means some cool stuff is washed in. And it looks like since yesterday the creek rose a little bit, but I have these boots on. I don't know if they're gonna be enough though. It already looks like it drops off right there. Yeah, I don't know. But basically, the reason I have the strainer is because yesterday I was sticking my hand in this cold water, and sometimes it got a little deep. So instead, I'm going to look for something that I think is cool, which is kind of hard to do. You should probably stand downstream and then look to see if you see something cool. Like I see a big rock right here and some other stuff. So I'm just going to carry that out. And then sit here and sift through it with my shovel and my hands. So this is kind of the boring part, but I'll check back in if I find anything cool. Yeah. That's the one thing about rock hounding. Sometimes it's just a lot of but we'll see if we find something. There's a lot of silt buildup right there, so I should probably try to scoop some of that and see what's in there. So far, just sticking by the edge of the creek and using the sifter, I found these two, and that's a dog hair. It looks like this little citrine looking rock, and then this bluish gray one. It doesn't have a lot of shine like kyanite would, but it doesn't look like anything else in the creek. So I'm keeping it. I don't know. So at the middle of the creek, I saw some interesting stuff, so I decided to bring it right back here to the edge of the creek and see what I found and get a better look at it. And then as I was walking, I found another piece. I found this thing, which I don't know what that is. Is it marble? Can't really tell. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus on it. I don't know. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. It's this weird conglomeration of rock, but you see those little gray things? They're actually a really nice light sky blue. So I'm holding on to this. Looks weird because it looks like mud, but I'm very curious as to what this is. And then, oh yeah, this piece. It's got that little vein of quartz in it. That looks cool. Maybe I can use that in some of my crafts. When you Google North Carolina and emerald, it'll show you anything from these fantastic emerald specimens to weird stuff that just looks like these weird metamorphic rocks like this one. And I'm sorry, I thought I heard something. It's weird out here in the country. Yeah. Pepper, you good? Good girl. Anyways, when you want to find out what rocks are in your area, just go to Google Images search and type rough or raw, and then the type of rock you're looking for. So I doubt this is an emerald. It's probably just some sort of metamorphic rock. When I get home, I'll put it under a magnifying glass and see how better it looks. There's this other stuff here in western North Carolina called hiddenite. And to me, it just looks like really fractured quartz, but this is actually like a white or clear piece of it. So that's neat. And let's see, another piece. Thought there was one more in here. Oh, yeah. Another piece of smoky quartz. None of this stuff is fantastic, folks. I hope you're not looking and watching these videos for a big reveal or something, or a big find. I'm not sure I'm gonna get one. I hope to. I hope to bring more cool rock hounding videos to you guys where I actually find some cool stuff. But in the meantime, this is just a cheap, relatively free afternoon at the creek. Maybe I'll find something cool. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna... I didn't mention, in that backpack by Pepper, I actually have little plastic bags and sample bags to put all my finds in so they don't get too messed up. Normally, when I'm rock hounding, like in the Southwest, it's newspaper and plastic bags, but I don't want to deal with wet paper, and it's a creek. So I'll put these in a plastic bag, and then I'll put them out in front of my house where the sun hits them, so they'll dry out, and then take another look at them. Because I'm pretty sure once this one dries out, it's going to look a lot more interesting. Ooh. Huh. Oh, wow. That actually looks like a really nice piece. I wasn't expecting that. I wonder if the camera will focus. That's pretty cool. This one, I wasn't sure about. I don't know. I mean, this one looks really dirty, but it's got that clear sheen to it, so I should probably take it home at least. Another piece of that weird, dirty, smoky quartz that they have out here. Normally I'd recommend getting as far upstream as you can, but since nobody I know actually that I'm friends with owns the stuff farther up, I'm just gonna stick right around here at this bend. I've been doing most of my rock hounding in the North Carolinas research on the internet, and it always suggests stick at the front of the bend or right at the end. And I'm like, all right, well, so lately most of my finds are right at the front of a bend, except for right now. I did find this little square thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it up. Now, if I take this out in the sunlight, you'll see these weird refractions or like shimmery things that happen, and it's got like striations that go like that. Even though it's shaped like a square, the little lines are going the opposite direction. I just think that's cool. I have no idea if this is worth anything. I'm having a hard time getting the camera to focus today. All right, that's pretty good. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So that's neat. I'll stick that one in my pocket, or at least take it home. Pretty cool. It's a small find, but it's a neat one. Anyways, most of my stuff I've found so far today has actually come from over there. But I'll hit this up for a couple more minutes. I did think something like purplish gray was over here. Let's see if I can find it again on camera. What is this? No, that wasn't it, but I can't believe I'm perilously doing this in the water. Huh. Well, yeah, I thought I saw something like a purple gray color. And everybody says you can find amethyst in North Carolina. I don't think I'm in the right region or terrain for it, but who knows? I know north of me, actually northwest of me, there's things like amethyst mines and stuff like that. But hey, you could get lucky, you know? I don't know what that is. Oh, that was a bug or water thing, I think. Is it gone? All right. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for out here. I try to do internet research and look and figure out what's interesting, what I can pick up, what might be worthy of being in a rockhound collection out here. And I just don't know. In New Mexico, it was easy. Everything was available. Everything was petrified wood. Literally everything was either petrified wood or an agate or a fossil. It made everything easy, you know? So it's a lot different out here. What is that? Is that green? I don't know. I should probably take this home and bring the magnifying glass. I didn't bring the magnifying glass this time because I'm using a different pack. My backpack is actually in the wash, so this is just some random one laying around the house. And it doesn't have a nice safe compartment for my gear. So, yeah. But I'm gonna keep trying this side of the creek, seeing if anything cool is in here. But if you're in North Carolina and you're watching this and you're like, what is she doing? She's missing all these great rocks. Tell me. I really do want to know what I should be looking for out here. I mean, I have access to this creek. I know there's gotta be something. And if it were warmer and I were taller, I'd try to make it all the way across to all those minerals over there and see what's in that stuff, but it gets real deep and I don't feel like getting wet. It's January still. Oh, whoa, that's cool. Huh. So I went back to the curve in this creek and started to find so much stuff. I had to bring it to shore and just kind of sort through it. Kind of by the edge of the creek so I can wash some of these off so you can see them better. This one I thought was really cool because it's got, I guess, the rock it's attached to, and it's got this grayish green color. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I think it's cool. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus on it. It's kind of hard to do that in bad light. This creek is well shaded, which is great for the summertime, but not necessarily for January. And then the more and more I started to like look at stuff, the more I was like, this is mostly quartz or marble, like this one. That one's kind of cool. I really want to take a look at what this is. And then the sparkly stuff, which is probably mica, but, you know, it'd still be neat to look at it under, like, a magnifier. This one, it's weird, because it's like, it's just a smooth piece of rock, but deep in there, if you try to hold it up in the light, you kind of see some copper, and then you see some veins in it, or lines. So, I like that one. And then all this is all the same bright, brilliant white color. It reminds me of marble, but then there's different ones. Like, see how these are two different types of white? Like, I'm pretty sure this one must be a quartz, and then this one might be marble, but who knows? I'm eventually going to try to find a local rock shop out here, because the rock club for North Carolina is like, they meet, but they're like 2 hours away. I'm not sure I'll be able to make it out there. So maybe if I take these to a local rock shop, I can find out what's going on and see if my creek is actually worthwhile. There's this little shiny thing right here. But yeah, lots of this weird stuff. Some of it'll be kind of this is definitely quartz. But then other stuff seriously reminds me of marble. So yeah. And then you have these, which I think are just smoky quartz. I got another one of those rocks that's like a conglomeration of different things. I think it has little citrine crystals and little green crystals in it, so I want to go get that looked at. But if anybody watching knows what this is, let me know. Yeah. And then what makes me mad is this creek, you'll find rocks like this. And when you see these holes, that means there's probably something awesome like a garnet or a ruby or a sapphire sticking out of it, or even just a nice terminated quartz crystal. That means it washed away somewhere up further in the creek. And I can't get to all that because nobody I know or I'm friends with owns it. So it's a little disappointing when I see a cool rock like this and it's got these little holes. The other day I found one and it had like 3, and you just knew it probably had something cool sticking out of it, but erosion took it away. So yeah, again, these videos aren't, you know, big reveals of anything, but I hope you enjoy watching them so you know what to expect. If you just show up at a creek, I want to kill some time. I like that one though. So, but yeah, free hobby. Didn't really spend anything because I already had some of it. Yeah, here's another example. You know, right there in that hole, there's probably a real nice crystal embedded in there, but erosion took it away. So, yeah. But if you guys like this video or want to see me do more rock hounding videos, be sure to subscribe, comment, give me a heads up, give me some resources. I do have the Rock Hounding in Western North Carolina book. My biggest problem is the pictures are mostly okay, and a lot of the areas that they talk about aren't near me, or they've been sold off and you can't access them without paying a pretty big mining fee. I'm a little spoiled because I was from New Mexico. Most places you could either mine for free or the rate was really reasonable. So I think it's just a sticker shock and culture shock getting used to Western North Carolina. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish up going through here. I don't think I found much today, but yeah. Oh, and then there's this one. But hey, I had a fun time in the creek. Pepper got to spend some time outside. Yeah. Oh, this is like this weird black green color. I like that. All right, that's a keeper. A lot of these are leave-right here's. So we'll see. But yeah, fun day at the creek. Definitely gonna take a shower because this creek smells bad. Probably farming chemicals or something. Thanks for watching, y'all.